Hey there, Snap Happy Heather here. It's been a while, but I just came out and biked this trail and thought it was so pretty that I had to do a trail report. So I am all geared up today because I am doing my last training run before a big adventure that I'm going to tackle, and hopefully I'll take you along on that too. It's fall on this trail, even though it's not fall on the calendar yet. So come with me and we'll check out the color, and I will chat with you about whatever I'm doing today. I guess first of all, it doesn't all look like fall. This definitely looks like September. I'm about 3 miles in, and for me that means first snack break, which today we're trying Pop-Tarts. Distance running is weird. If you follow my Instagram, you know that I like to bake, but baked goods don't hold up great on the trail. So trail trash, hopefully for the win. Yeah, so I normally wouldn't eat Pop-Tarts as part of my regular diet, but they are quick carbs, which is what my body likes when I run. And I love brown sugar and cinnamon, so hoping that works out. Also, look at how beautiful and fall this is. Sorry for the wobbly arms. Woohoo, look at this fun fall. I am loving these bouquets of mushrooms. I mean, I'm pretty sweaty because I'm 10 miles in on a run, so I wouldn't want you to smell me, but I kind of wish the phone could pick up the smell of the leaves because it is so fall spicy out here. And it's Heather spicy over here. I mentioned I was sweaty, and you'll notice I've got my shirt turned inside out. It's because my skin is whiny and I chafe everywhere. So if you sweat and chafe, I highly recommend being a toddler and putting your shirt on inside out and just rolling with it. If you bike the Vasa single track and you haven't done the Strombolus Lake Loop, you've got to add it on. It's so pretty. It is a little hilly, so if you're worried about adding the distance, do the cut through between 12 and 8 and that'll save you some distance. I mean, just look at it. It's so pretty over here. Okay, so you do go through the section that burned back in the spring, but it's a small segment, and at least that's kind of interesting to see. I know it's always sad to see places that burned, but it is cool to see the trenches that they dug while trying to manage the movement of the fire. Back off of the Strombolus Lake Loop and into these saplings, which is one of my favorite sections to ride, and I think it'll be fun to run too. Well, whee! The color's a little washed out in this bright sunlight, but look at this carpet of red and yellow leaves. Ooh, would you look at that? I always enjoy this really pretty off-canter hillside. Even on skis in the winter, when you've got a foot sliding sideways, it's really pretty through here. A little over 20 miles in, and I am 800 calories deep on Pop-Tarts, which is 4 if you're keeping track. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to my secret sauce. It's baby food. Well, friends, that's it. Trail marathon complete. The Pop-Tarts did me well, and I only had 1 baby food and some tailwind, so probably around 1100 calories, which means I definitely need to eat. I tested out a bunch of things today, including the Pop-Tarts, which went well. I also ran in a fairly new pair of shoes, which I wouldn't recommend in general, but I'm kind of going back to old favorites. So these are the Ultra Lone Peaks, and I love Ultras, but if you have never heard of Ultras, they're probably not the shoe for you. You can ask me questions. I would be happy to answer them, because you can ask my friend Jed. I'm a foot nerd. And speaking of which, I get hot spots on my feet. So I tried out some hydrocolloidal blister care, but I used it as preventative and I'm pretty sure it worked. So if you really struggle with something, I would highly recommend that. Thanks for joining me today. I'm gonna go get drinks and food, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.